Alright guys, welcome to Sim Captain. It is Sunday, March 31st, Sunday Fun Day, hosted by Fort Lauderdale and Miami Center. So we're going to fly from Key West over to Fort Lauderdale. Get our clearance. Where's my pen? And Miami Center, November 66 Lima X-rays at Key West, looking for IFR clearance to Fort Lauderdale.
Roger, aircraft convert clearance at Fort Lauderdale, standby, break, correction, Delta 943 at positive person cross, jingle, out to maintain 8,000, the Fort Lauderdale altimeter 2998.
Let's get the engine started.
Delta 493 max speed.
Master switch is on, alternator master is on, nav lights are on.
America 28.
Panel lights as required, APU is running.
37 at positive person cross, jingle, out to maintain 8,000.
Avionics master is on. Fuel, we have 3,700 pounds. Circuit breakers checked, doors are closed and locked, passenger briefing is complete.
No, not speed at the 6 as of now.
Parking brakes are on.
Change. Also, reduce speed, Mach 0.68 for now for internal spacing.
Rotating beacon is on.
Beacon due for now, American 2837. Roger,
Fuel
that
pump
works.
is on.
Brake, American 45.
Throttle's idle.
360.
We're clear left and right. Bleed air select. Number 2. And ignition's engaged. Number 2's turning. N2's rising, ITT's rising. Fuel pressure's rising. We'll introduce fuel. We have good ignition. Bleed air back to normal. Starter selected to ground. Number 2's running. Engine stabilizing. Select the bleed air over to number 1. And the ignition is engaged. Number 1 is turning. N2's rising. ITT's rising. Fuel pressure's rising. Introduce fuel. Good ignition. Bleed air back to normal. Start switch selected to ground. Number 1 stabilizing. There's no ATIS available here at Key West. Looks like there's an aircraft inbound somewhere.
Delta, correction, GPS 400, heavy, contact Miami approach 118.1.
Trying to get our clearance. Clock is set. And we'll have to wait there for the rest of the checklist because then it's like transponder. Autopilot is off, 250 knots below 10. We're going to 11,000 is our top altitude.
American 45, 58.
We're flying Key West, Duval 3, arrival into Fort Lauderdale. Key West is 113.5. Put that in on the number 2. And then we'll put Dolphin in, 113.9.
Miami,
stand by.
Good evening, this is Charlie Mike 612 with you.
Fort Delta Mike, F-Hawk expression cross, jingle, out to maintain 8,000. The Fort altimeter 2998.
GPS on.
Going 8,000, 2998.
Flight director is on.
Aircraft calling Miami.
Altimeter is the local setting. Go inside the airplane. Turn that pump off now. Landing gear selector is down. The lights are tested. Pitot heat's on. De-ice is on. Flaps are set for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff.
I'm in maintain level 370.
Cabin alerts as required. APU will shut that down. Verify APU's coming down. Master switch over. 6 lane max rays ready to copy.
6 lane Mike, you're clear to Fort Lauderdale Airport via radar vectors to Duval to join the Duval 3 arrival. I'm in maintain 3,000, 615,000, one terminal departure. Departure frequency is walk 4576.
Alright, 66 Lima X-ray cleared as filed to Fort Lauderdale. Radar vectors Duval to join the Duval 3. We'll climb the 3000, expect 5000 in 10 minutes. Departure with you, squawk 4576 for 66 Lima X-ray. 4576.
Is that correct? Push and start approved. Expect runway 9 for departure QS altimeter 3000. Advise ready for taxi.
We'll expect runway 9 or altimeter 3000. We'll call you for taxi 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, altimeter local setting, we got that. APU is shut down. We'll squawk normal.
United 1474, our nav map dual, the Fort Myers wind 240.
Taxi, before taxi checks, we'll get our clearance. Taxi, oh that's landing lights. Taxi lights are on. Release the brakes. I'll move forward. Test the left brake. There's the right brake. Alright, brakes are tested. And Miami 66 Lima X-ray at Key West, we're ready for taxi.
6 Lima X-ray, roger, runway 9 and taxi via Alpha.
Runway 9 via Alpha, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, taxi runway 9 via Alpha. That's pretty easy. Brakes are test vertical speed reads 0, airspeed indicator reads 0, heading indicator turns properly on both sides. Spoilers will deploy, light illuminates, full deployment, will retract, light extinguishes. Flight controls are free and correct. Reversers. 2 are unlocked, 2 are in reverse, and 2 are stowed. Engine instruments are checked, temps and pressures look good. Departure briefing, we're going to depart runway 9er. Any failure before VR, we abort and we stay here. Any failure after VR, we go airborne. And we'll either return here, though this runway is kind of short, so depending on the emergency, we might also go to the Air Force Base, which is nearby. And otherwise, we could press on up to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. We're going to climb to 5,000 and then expect 15,000 in 10 minutes.
Center American 2837, starting our descent.
And that is it. Frequency is this guy's frequency. Nav radios are set, comm radios are set, transponders squawking normal, and we got 4576 in the box. Altimeter is the local setting. Heat heat's on, de-ice is on, yaw damp's off. Star switches are set to continuous. Fuel pump is on, flap set for takeoff, trim set for takeoff. Note time and fuel.
Good evening. I may maintain level 350.
And then lineup checks are next. I hope, I put new memory cards in my computer, so I'm hoping when I get to Fort Lauderdale, the frame rates will be pretty good, because I've got a lot of scenery going on there, and that's one of those spots that I get hit with bad frame rates, so hoping for the best today. Haven't been in there in a while. One final check of the flight controls. All good.
American 1501, Miami Center, roger, welcome aboard.
Miami 66 Lima X-ray will be ready to go in Key West.
6 Lima X-ray, roger, flight 360, Key West 1010 at 4, runway 9 for takeoff.
360 on the heading runway 9er, we're clear for takeoff, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, taxi lights off, landing lights and strobe lights are on. Threshold, we'll check for landing aircraft, we're clear. And we have our clearance.
1714, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
Alright, we're on runway 9er. I'm going to stop and stand on the brakes.
Was that for,
Bring the engines up to 40%. Make sure their sync temps and pressures look good. We're going to advance to takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. We're off the brakes. And we're moving. And airspeed's alive 2 times. 80 knots, cross check. 2 good engines, we'll continue.
3377, Fort up Mike 6.
V1, VR. Positive rate. Gear up. Gear up selected. Gears in transit. 400 above the ground, we're going to bring the flaps up. We're going to start a turn to a heading of 360. Flaps are up and indicated, gears up, lights are out, yaw damps on. Turn the autopilot on, up to 5, no, up to 3.
205, block 4767, 4767, break, return 4467, contact Data Center 124.55.
Alright, after takeoff checks,
24.55, so you're
gear up, lights out, flaps retracted and indicated, yaw damps on, autopilot's checked and set. We're leveling at 3,000, slow to 250.
6 Lima X-ray radar contact 3,000, maintain 15,000, clear our Duval.
Climb to 15,000, direct Duval for 66 Lima X-ray. Cleared up to 15, and we're going to go direct to Duval.
American 2219, flight level 260. Flight level 60. 160.
American 2219, Miami Center, good evening, climb maintain level 370, break, Bahamas 205, radar contact 50 miles east of the Indyville on 14,000, walking towards.
Climb maintain level 370, American 2219.
Bahamas 205, at top discretion, cross decal at maintain 6,000, decal at 6,000, Fort Lauderdale, altimeter 299er.
Alright, above 5, we can turn the pump off.
American 1501 at top discretion, cross. American 1501 at top discretion, cross, slipper at maintain 12,000.
Gonna be busy.
Miami altimeter.
There's 5 now. We'll check the altimeter 3000.
American 1501 cross slipper at maintain 12,000. Miami altimeter 3000.
Cross slipper at 12,000. Altimeter 3000. American 100.
American 4558, turn right heading 090 for rollout to airport V to your 12 o'clock and 15 miles. Rolling near the field, please.
Good afternoon, American 1082, 15,000 feet, climbing 16,000 feet, heading 180.
American 1082, Miami Center, Roger, climbing tape, follow 370.
370, American 1082.
Charlie Mike 612, contact Savannah Center 312.25 today.
124.5504.
When we get to Fort Lauderdale, we'll be parking Signature.
Charlie Mike, that frequency is 120.25, 120.25.
Right.
All right, 120.25 for Charlie Mike 612, thank you.
Alright. I'm going to put the Dolphin VOR in, see if we can pick that up. Yeah, alright, there we go, 94 miles to Dolphin.
I understand it's American 1082, just confirm you want to maintain heading 180.
Yeah, maintain that for now, standby.
And we're above 10 Landing lights are off. Star switches are selected to flight.
943, contact approach 133.77.
We're not going above transition altitude. Cruise checks next. Auto throttles are disengaged. I'm going to manually do
I'm
it.
going to spin you to the right to the install station. Turn heading 270, you can expect a right 360.
Right heading 270, American 1082.
Auto throttle's getting a little slow on this airplane, and we're above 10 anyway, so we can accelerate. Take it up to 92. I'll put the heading or the engine bug on there just as a reminder not to cross like 92%. There we go. Crossing through 13,000. According to Deval 3 here, we're going to cross Weaver, landing east at 10,000, landing west at 14. But let's get the ATIS at Fort Lauderdale.
1474, contact Miami Center 1@9.82.
135.00. Listen to the ATIS.
6 Lima X-ray at Pop further cross Weaver at a maintain 10,000 Fort Lauderdale 2999.
Weaver at 10,000, 66 Lima X-ray. I guess that kind of is going to answer a question for me. If he wants me to cross Weaver at 10,000, looks like we'll be landing east, which is convenient. We're going to hope for 10 left.
American 1082, turn right, heading 360.
Right 360, American 1082.
I'm going to tentatively set up for that. I'm going to get the ATIS.
Yeah, Southwest 1489, we're holding short of 1 right at Tampa, ready for departure.
Southwest 1489, center right, Tampa with 280, 1 right,
We'll pick up 1 right,
American 1515, sorry about that, sir.
Attention aircraft. Transverse weather information available from ATC. CPBLC service available. Aircraft taxi with transponders on. Shoreline traffic. Numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Please make a runway hold short instructions.
American 1082, clear
Live on visual contact.
the departure and
Information echo. Resume departure, American 1082, thank you. Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport ATIS information echo. 21530. Res 170 at 11. Visibility 10. 3,300 scattered.
American 1087, maintain your current speed and contact approach 133.7. Thanks for help, may have good one.
2.18.
Current speed 3377, you to American 2037.
Arrival expect ILS.
2999. Okay.
American 4558, roger. Clear visual approach to the way 9. American 4558, while we're at it, US Winter 104, runway 9 or clear to land.
Alright, so we have information echo. We're going to expect runway 10 left. The frequency will be 110.1.
He'll have your assignment.
The approach course is 096, so we'll enter that. Spin this all the way around. 096. That's it. The crossing altitude is 2,500 feet. The decision height is 200 feet. Missed approach is a climb to 800, then a climbing left turn to 2,000 on the Fort Lauderdale VOR radio 070 to azimuth intersection 15 DME and hold. I don't want to enter this on the select and approach, 10 left.
Southwest 1489, roger. I maintain
Vectors.
1,000, turn left, heading to 0.
Okay. How far are we from Deval? 25 miles.
270 westbound.
You said Deval at 10,000, or Weaver sorry, Weaver at 10,000. Weaver is in 29 miles. So we'll start down to 10,000. Okay. I didn't even get to the cruise checklist, but that's fuel, check the fuel, fuel quantity, fuel pumps off, altimeter standard. We didn't cross the transition altitude. Engine instruments are checked, engines are synced. Cabin alerts as required en route weather, and we did get the weather. Passenger briefing complete. Seatbelt signs, altimeter, local setting, nav instruments are checked and set, which I just did.
American 2219, you're leaving my
Flight
airspace,
instruments are
Miami,
checked.
Oceanic, call flying radar. Start from in months to come, watch 228. Thanks for flying and have a great night.
Thank you. 128.
When we get to 10,000, we'll turn the landing lights and star switches all back on.
Envoy 221, Miami Center, roger. Good up. Bahamas 205, contact Miami approach, frequency 118.1, good night. Southwest 1489, clear A&D, climb and maintain level 230.
Direct A&D and up to 230.
This controller is pretty good. Alright, descent in range. Once the checklist we're on, and that's where I gotta get to 10,000.
6 Lima X-ray, contact approach 118.1, have a good night.
Approach on 118.1 for 66 Lima X-ray. Thanks a lot. So long.
Altimeter 2999er.
Expect the ILS 10 less than altimeter 299 Bahamas 205.
Miami approach November 66 Lima X-ray. We're checking in, descending through 11.5 for 10,000 on Duval 3.
Number 616 X-ray, Miami approach. Expect the ILS runway 10 left, 4 Lauderdale, altimeter 2999.
Alright, we'll expect the ILS 10 left. We do have Echo 66 Lima X-ray.
Bomb 205 is going to maintain 4,000.
Alright, as expected, and we are set up for 10 left. We're now descending through 11,000. I gotta start slowing her down.
American 4228, time maintain 15,000, traffic no faster. 16,000.
We'll turn the landing lights on. It's a little early, but that's alright. We'll just want to keep going to checklist. Star switches are selected to continuous. Marker beacon, we'll turn that on. ATIS, we have Echo, primary nav aid set. I didn't identify it, but I could do that. Glide slope crossing altitude, we did review. The decision height, we reviewed 200 feet, missed approach. We reviewed. That is Miami identified. You know what, come to think about it, because I don't fly glass new cockpits. How do they identify the new planes? I don't think they listen to the Morse code anymore. Next will be the before landing checklist. We are level at 10. Altimeter is checked.
We don't Charlie Heavy to 5,000. Code 3, Delta Charlie Heavy, Miami departure time, maintain 16,000. Son of a jack, 15,000. 3 Delta Charlie Heavy. 3 Delta Charlie, 16,000, verify. 16,000. 3 Delta Charlie Heavy. West Jet 557, turn up heading 270, expect the ILS or mainliner. Right 270, expected ILS runway 9er, West Jet 557. Miami Plaza, American Plaza 65, 3000. Last aircraft time, Miami, say again. Miami Plaza 14, Lauderdale, Georgia. American 2214, Miami departure time, maintain 16,000. 2214 is going up to 16,000. American 1501, time maintain 8,000. Send an 8,000 American 1501. American 4228, time maintain, correction, contact Miami Center 119.82, good day. 119.82,
I need to have the airport chart ready.
Number 661 X-ray, turn left heading 020, descend and maintain 8,000.
Left turn 020 down to 8,000, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, now I have the chart up.
Pad 3 Delta Charlie, contact Miami Center 128.22, good day. 118,
Well, I guess I can move on from the
American 22.
arrival chart, and I can activate vectors to final.
American 22. West Jet 557, turn off heading 180. Left 180, West Jet 557. Bombers 205, contact Miami, approach 133.77, good day.
We're going to be leveling off at 8.
West Jet 557, your 6 miles from grid, turn left heading 060, maintain 3,000 till Vatsim, localized cleared ILS from my 9er approach. 060, maintaining 3,000 until established with ILS approach, runway 9er, West Jet 557. Number 616, X-ray, contact Miami, approach 133.7 today.
Approach on 133.7 for 66 Lima X-ray. Good day. One 133.7. Is that what he said? Oh, 3377. I didn't hear that. You didn't catch my read back. At Miami approach, November 66, Lima X-ray, we're checking in level at 8,000.
Number 66, Miami approach, good evening, it's going to maintain 4,000 feet of visual on 10.
All right, down to 4,000 for 66 Lima X-ray.
205 is going to maintain 2,000.
2,000, 205.
Premier 4 Delta Mike is going to maintain 2,000.
2,000, 4 Delta Mike.
Turn the GPS off so I can see that the localizer is alive.
Lima Astro is going to maintain 3,000, turn right heading 050.
Down to 3,000 on a heading of 050, 66 Lima X-ray.
Mike, turn left heading 180, this is final.
Left for 180, Florida final, rear 4 Delta Mike.
Lima Astro, you see
What?
Lima Astro, release speed 170 knots.
We're slowing to 170, 6 Lima X-ray.
In departure, Spirit Wings 198. I'm not sure if we missed a handoff to center or not, but we're still at 12,000.
Spirit Wings 198, turn final 16,000.
16,000, Spirit Wings 198.
Using a little bit of air brakes. Bleed some speed off.
For those traffic at your front clock 4.5 miles and air 819 report in sight.
4 Delta Mike, we're with it.
For those Mike, turn left, heading 130, going to 10 left localizer.
Left 130 to join, 4 Delta Mike.
Spirit Wings 198, contact Miami Center 11982.
Alright, speed checks. I'm going to put 10 degrees out.
Miami Center now. Spirit Wings 198.
For those Mike, traffic now straight ahead 5 miles, report in sight.
Traffic is in sight, 4 Delta Mike.
For those Mike, follow that traffic clear visual close right, 10 left.
Clear visual 10, follow that traffic. Rear 4 Delta
We
Mike.
have the glide slopes alive.
Lima Astro is going to maintain 2,000, turn right heading 080, going to 10 left localizer.
Alright, down to 2,000, 080 to join the 1 left localizer, 66 Lima X-ray.
And 59, contact tower 190.3.
123, thanks for that.
Result of mine number 2, following the Air Canada 119.3.
Number 2, following Air Canada 1193, 4 Delta Mike.
With 205, turn right.
Speed checks, we'll go 20 degrees.
Reduce speed 1709.
360 and 170 knots, 125.
Fuel pump on. Landing lights are on. Altimeter is the local setting. Spoilers are arm flaps as required. Landing check next. Alright, we have captured the localizer. turbulent. Gonna be leveling at 2,000.
Lima 205 from right and 070, going to runway 10 left local engine.
270 for the 10 left local engine, almost 205.
As we land 10 left, we're going to want to exit to the right.
Now 205 main dive right heading to 100.
100,
205. Lima X-ray number 2 behind a Premier 1. Contact tower 1.
Alright, 66 Lima X-rays number 2 behind a Premier jet, and verify that was tower on 119.3 for 66 Lima X-ray.
Lima X-ray confirmed 119.3.
Alright, thanks a lot. We're switching. Good night. Alright, we're on tower frequency. We're established on the localizer. Speed checks. I'm going to put the gear down. Gear down selected. Gears in transit. And gears down, 3 green lights. Oh, the airport's coming into sight. Fort Lauderdale Tower, November 66 Lima X-rays with you on the ILS for 10 left.
November 66 Lima X-ray with 160 at 1 left. Runway 10 left, clear to land number 2.
10 left, we're cleared to land number 2, 66 Lima X-ray. Speed checks, full flaps. Landing checklists. Landing gear down, 3 green lights. We're cleared to land, flaps are full, yaw damp will be off. I'll do that in a minute. Autopilot, auto throttle, and the flight director are to go. Here comes the glide slope to intercept.
American 2830, hold position.
Flaps are full. Check. 40 degrees. And after landing check.
American 2830, taxi.
Continue taxi, American 2837.
Lauderdale Tower, to go to Bahamas 205 with the original 10 left.
Bahamas Air 205 with 10 at 11. Runway 10 left, clear to land number 2.
Okay, runway 10 left, Bahamas 205.
Ford, November 224 Delta Flight, contact Lauderdale ground 121.1.
Over to ground, 4 nothing Mike 2.
So I'll have that missed approach up in case. Alright, we got it all lined up. We're in good shape. About a little less than a 4-mile final. We're going to turn the yaw dampener off. Flight director's going to come off. All the throttles are off. And there's the autopilot. Frame rates aren't great, but they've been worse. Minimums, we're landing. Runway's made, throttles are idle. Touchdown. Spoilers are out. Reversers are engaged. 90 knots. And 60 knots. Reverser stowed. We'll exit the next taxiway.
Number 66 with X-ray contact ground, we'll see 1.4.
Alright, ground point 4 for 6 Lima X-ray, thanks. Oh, my block came out. Kill that pump, it annoys me. Fort Lauderdale ground, 66 Lima X-ray, we're clearing 10 left, taxi to signature. We're to a stop. After landing checks, spoilers are retracted, flaps are coming up. Landing lights and strobe lights are off, taxi lights are on, marker beacon is off, fuel pump is off, de-ice is off, pitot heat is off, APU is on, star switches are off. Fort Lauderdale ground, 66 Lima X-ray clear, 10 left, taxi to signature.
November 66 Lima X-ray, taxi to the gate, via Bravo Tango 3 Tango. Welcome to Hollywood International.
Yeah, Bravo, what? Sorry, 66 Lima X-ray, give me that instruction again.
November 66 Lima X-ray, welcome to Hollywood International, taxi to the gate via Bravo Tango 3 Tango.
66 Lima X-ray, we're going to Signature Aviation. He doesn't know where that is, I think.
November 66 Lima X-ray, again said, taxi to the gate via Bravo Tango 3 Tango.
And, okay, 66 Lima X-ray, the instruction Bravo, Tango 3 Tangos, that's not where we're going. We're going to Signature, we need to go down Bravo to Echo.
Okay, November 66 Lima X-ray, that is correct, taxi to the ramp via Bravo Echo.
Alright, Bravo Echo to the ramp, thank you, 6 Lima X-ray. I don't mean to be confusing or anything.
You're welcome. Okay, I didn't know about it, just to be honest with you. How do you call that area again?
It's Signature Flight Support, the FBO for corporate aircraft.
That's Signature, so that would be the South FBO, is that correct?
Yeah, Signature's kind of in the middle. There's multiple FBO, Signature, Shelter, Jet Escape, and another one I can't remember, National Jets.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If you talk on my code, I have a South FBO, which is the one you request. Then I have North FBO, which is north of Alpha.
Yeah, I assume it would be the south one. It's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, that is correct. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I always say we learn from each other. Pilots from controllers and controllers from pilots.
Roger, roger.
Lauderdale ground, it is in Bahamas 205, clear 10 left, now Bravo.
Bahamas 205 from ground. Good evening, welcome to Hollywood.
All right, well, that's the arrival into Fort Lauderdale. It was busy. This is Bahamas Air behind me. He's right behind me. And I need to turn onto Echo. Where's Echo here? Where am I? I've lost my placing now. I am crossing... Where's that? Quebec? What the heck? Oh, I have much further up to go. Bahamas Air is going into the terminal area.
New Zealand 361 with information, Echo requesting Wi-Fi.
Alright, here's Bravo coming up. Or no, Echo's where we need to turn. We're on Bravo.
Okay, last station, policy constant again. New Zealand 361. See that 361. I don't see you any route on your
I gotta clear this runway.
Your pipeline. Your route sector, your route box is empty.
And 6 Lima X-ray, just want to verify we're clear to cross runway 31. I think he heard me again. Or he's getting coordination with the tower. Oh, he signed off. Alright. He did sign off. What just happened? We go to tower. Fort Lauderdale Tower, 66 Lima X-ray, can we cross 31?
Roger that. November 66 Lima X-ray, cross runway 10, taxi.
10. Just verify that's to cross 13 or 31.
Number 66 Lima X-ray. I don't know what air you're on. You're parallel to runway 10 left and 28 right.
Oh, okay. Well, 6 Lima X-ray.
Yes, you're clear to cross.
Okay, I'm holding short of 31 at Bravo. We're crossing on Bravo. Alright, a little hectic coming in on the taxi. The flight went perfectly smooth, but the taxi-in has been a little bit more challenging. This is Bravo. This intersection is going to be Echo. Where are the signs? I see an Echo sign over there. I know this is where I turn. Frame rates aren't too bad though. And this building right here will be the signature flight support. You know, my stop did fall out. I had to stop in there to stop it from dropping into reverse, but it fell out. And as I cross the line into the non-movement area, here's signature, I'm going to squawk standby. Oh, there it does it again. Keeps doing it. I'm gonna get a little square. Brakes. Taxi lights are off, brakes are set, fuel cutoff 1 and 2. Beacons off. Keeps dropping in the reverse. And that'll conclude my Sunday Funday flight into Fort Lauderdale from Key West, Florida. Thanks for coming along. Hope you like and subscribe. And until next time, happy landings.